Hey guys, it's Myiesha from Sephora Pro, and I love fragrance. So just gonna share with you my fragrance routine, how I decide to wear fragrance during the day, which ones I like. I'm pretty simple. I don't memorize notes and fragrances. I feel like if I smell something and it just instantly piques my interest, I'm all about it. I tend to wear lighter fragrances when I go to bed at night, or if I'm not feeling so well, I'll wear something more citrusy to kind of wake me up a little bit. And then if I maybe have a sassy dark lip on or a sassy smoky eye, I'll go with something a little sultrier. So I just kind of pick it based off my mood. So one of my favorite fragrances, I actually have 3 from Atelier, so you'll see this a lot. Atelier has these really great, complex but simple at the same time fragrances, and they last all day. Everything's an eau de parfum, so you put it on once and you know it's going to be there all day. So California Clementine, or Clementine California, is one of their newest ones, and it's this really beautiful citrus scent. I find that citrus scents are sort of similar to this, like a Dolce & Gabbana light blue, are really great to mix and layer with other things. It's almost like a must-have, and then you put something else on top of it. So this is really nice just to wear on those easy breezy days. Really nice in the summer when it's really hot and you don't want to wear a lot of heavy fragrances. And then Mandarin Glacial. This one, I've said before many times, it reminds me of a cocktail. It reminds me of a Moscow Mule because I can smell that ginger and sort of like a fizziness to it. So it just reminds me of like fun times with my friends when we would go out and have all kinds of fun. And this one's probably like a go-to for me. I feel like it's girly and simple, but it's a little bit more complex. If you ever run into an Atelier rep in store and you purchase a fragrance, they'll actually engrave a little pouch for you. And I got one with my name on it. So I know everyone loves Daisy. It's one of our top sellers. I just really love the original Marc by Marc Jacobs. It smells like gardenia, which I guess reminds me of my grandmother's backyard. She had tons of gardenia. But for me, it's really not even about the notes in it. It's just about sort of the scent types. Like I feel like this one is sort of a light floral. And I feel like that's the easiest way to shop for fragrances with us. If you like something spicy or floral or crisp and more citrus, I feel like that's a really easy way to go. So next up, I feel like the rest of them are very sultry, very nighttimey, but I pretty much wear them all the time. So another one from Atelier is Rose Anonyme. It just smells like a really crisp sort of bouquet of roses. I find this just makes me feel really pretty when I put it on. If I'm in a bad mood, I put this on, I just feel so much better. I've had it for quite a long time, and I really haven't used very much because, like I said, one squirt and you're good. And then this one's almost gone. I'm like, somebody out there in the world buy me a new one. Balenciaga Flora Botanica. I actually smelled this one on set when it first came out a few years ago, and I just instantly fell in love with it. And I find that's how I am with fragrances. If I smell something and I just instantly love it and I can't live without it, I'm just gonna love it forever. So this one's similar, sort of like a rose floral note, a little bit spicier, and I just love the bottle. It's gorgeous. I think sometimes I get things for the bottle as well because they look great on my vanity. So last but not least, probably the fanciest of the bunch for me is my Tom Ford. I have a whole array of Tom Ford fragrances, but I find that these are my favorite too. I'm guilty. I was gravitating towards this one because it's really pretty. And then I smelled it. I was like, oh, it's really nice. It has like a baby powdery sort of scent. So bonus, it smells good and it looks good too. This is the one I'm wearing today. This is Velvet Orchid. Excuse my bottle. It's all scratched up because I travel with it all the time. And still, I've had this for a really long time, and it's probably about to here. I feel like this is one of those ones, one squirt and you're good to go. So when you apply fragrance, you want to put it on pulse points. And pulse points are just places on your body that tend to overheat a little bit, like the inside of your elbow, your wrist, your neck, even behind your ears. And I know there was a comment before, if you rub your wrists together too much, you can bruise the fragrance, but just be really delicate about it. You can put it on and just let it dissipate, or you can like slightly rub it together, because sometimes if you rub it too hard, you'll sort of distort the fragrance a little bit, but it's fine if you just do a little bit. Or sometimes I take my fingers and just kind of dab a little bit, because when people hug you, you want them to get a whiff of your fragrance a bit. So if you want to try something new, but you're not quite sure you want to commit to something yet, there are a couple ways you can go about it. We offer custom-made fragrance samples at any Sephora store. You can sort of get a little bit of guidance, or just pick up something new, close your eyes, point, whatever you want to do. Sometimes I do that just to try something new. A really cool thing you can do too is the fragrance sampler. I know a lot of times we sell these as gifts, gifts for other people when you're not sure what to get them, but I personally buy them for myself. My mom really loves these. I pick one up for her, pick one up for myself. It just allows you to experience a couple fragrances for a while. I would say like a week or two for each fragrance, which is great. And then you just turn it in for a full size. And for me, sometimes I don't like a fragrance until I wear it for a little while. When I smell it on my bed sheets, when I smell it on my jacket or something like that, once it settles down a little bit. So this is a really great gift for someone who wants to try something new, or even if you're just indecisive. Something really cool we have in select stores like Powell Street in San Francisco. I know there's one in Chicago. I think there's one in Boston. We opened the new store in Powell, reopened it with a remodel, and I was obsessed with the fragrance studio. It's this really cool studio if you're familiar with Color IQ or Skin IQ, kind of a similar setup. And what it does is you pick a fragrance family you like citrus or spicy or whatever it is, and it sort of sprays really gently a scent in your face. And you can really decide and experience this just generic scent, not a particular scent, and it really sort of narrows down what you actually like, maybe versus what you think you like. So that's something really cool you can do in stores. And in every store, as always, we have the sort of quiz you can take and all these things where you can navigate through fragrances. So I definitely recommend you check those out if they're near you. So that's it, guys. This is like a 10th of my fragrance collection. I'm kind of a hoarder, but these are the ones that I gravitate towards and tend to just always want to wear. So as always, make sure you subscribe to our channel so you get an alert when we post a new video. And I'm super curious about what your favorite fragrances are. So leave those in the comment section. And until next time, guys, bye.